This is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notification. And boy, oh boy, do we got a lot to discuss. Nicki Minaj Pink Friday 2 World Tour was the top grossing tour by a rapper at the Payola Board monthly box score for March, with 26.9 million for 13 shows. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj. Honestly, not really shocked. Obviously, we know that Pink Friday 2 World Tour is the best tour as of right now. Has gotten amazing reviews. And on top of that, is selling out. The top selling songs on Payola Board is the Chart Obsessed Races, featuring Post Malone with Fortnite at number 1. At number 2 is Nicki Minaj with the FTCU song, probably because of the remix. And Shaboozey at number 3, a bar song, Tipsy. The Chart Obsessed Races again for Thank You Amy. And Benson Boone with Beautiful Things at number 5. Now, no shade. I think that the Chart Obsessed Races is using Payola. I know she has the top selling songs this week, but you know, for somebody that always release music, I never hear nobody talk about it, and I never hear nobody listening to the Chart Obsessed Races. I never hear that. I see people and I hear people listening to Sabrina Carpenter, Madison Beer, okay, Olivia Rodrigo, but I don't hear people listen to the Chart Obsessed Races. I noticed that, so I'm sorry. I don't care how nobody feel about it. She's using Payola. Point blank, period. Now, moving on from that, Nicki Minaj gets a special treat, according to herself, not to me, by having Champagne Thickums come out and perform. I believe it was Needles, and he also performed or lip sync. I think that's a better term to use. His hit record with Sexy Red, Rich Baby Daddy, which low-key I like that song. Okay, I'm not going front. I do like Rich Baby Daddy. I think that was a hit record, especially for 2023. But I'm sorry, I'm not getting fooled by Champagne Thickums and his strategic plans. Okay, especially with Nicki Minaj. Y'all can fall for it, but at the end of the day, you didn't even promote Needles when the song came out. You didn't promote Pink Friday 2 at all. You be quick to post Sexy Red, and like Kung Fu Kenny said, when we see a picture of you and Sexy Red, we see two bad bitches, thinking that maybe you was gonna twerk something with Sexy Red. To be quite honest, you be very quick to post her and French Montana and DJ Khaled and all your real friends, but now that the industry has turned on you, you want to pop out with Nicki Minaj for a song that you lip sync. That's one, because I watched the performance. And number 2, you also didn't promote that record. Okay, so I'm not falling for the antics. His mic was not on. Okay, the crowd was singing it. Nicki Minaj's mic was on. Your mic was not on. And you also lip sync Rich Baby Daddy. You're not fooling me. You need Nicki as an alliance. She's saving your career right now. No shade. Okay? He's doing this so she don't click up with the ops. I'm not falling for the antics. He can't fool me. So, you know, I'm going to have to give the performance that he did was a -2. Nicki Minaj was a 10. But lip syncing for a regular singing song, absolutely not. The never will get a 10 out of me. He's the reason why she can't collaborate with Kung Fu Kenny. Okay, but he'd be quick to switch up on Nicki Minaj. Let's be very clear, especially during the hate train. Nicki has never done that to him. Now, moving on from that, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter is supposed to move up, I guess, to the number 2 spot on the Payola Hot 100. I guess the Chart Obsessed Races will be blocking it next week. And fans want Sabrina to do a remix with Nicki Minaj so that way it can go to number 1. That's what the fans want. I'll be honest with you, I'm not super crazy about that song, okay? And I also feel like, well, just because Nicki Minaj hop on it, it's going to increase the sales, but I don't think they're going to allow Nicki Minaj and Sabrina Carpenter to beat out the Chart Obsessed Racists for the #1 spot. I don't think so. Okay? I think the Chart Obsessed Racist, she's just going to end up putting out a remix of her own and keeping her position. You know how strategic she is. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on to Botch and Bitter. It looks like she is trying to play chess with Nicki Minaj and Akbar V. So it has been revealed by Akbar that she had gotten sneak punched. Okay? Yes, I said it. Sneak punched by one of Botch and Bitter's friends. So Akbar went on Instagram and said, I respect a stand-up, not sneaking. She said, when you send hits, have to make sure them hits stick. The 304s you sending ain't none. They be running and hailing SSA. Now I'm not no beast, but I damn sure know coochie. And I damn sure won't ever fold. I'ma get everybody who played with me. That's on Big Boo. Then Ak received a DM that said, I hope you good. No respect for old girl who snuck you last night in an agenda. By the way, she ran fast as F out the spot and down the block after that sneaky-ish. Okay? So basically, the lady in the red hair sneak punch Akbar, okay, who is cool with Star Criminal, who is besties with Botch and Bitter. And as we know, Akbar has beef with Botch and Bitter, okay? Now, I think this was a message to Akbar because, one, she's so close to Nicki Minaj. And if you remember, Botch and Bitter did the same thing to Nicki a few years ago. Didn't Botch and Bitter run up on Nicki Minaj and throw a shoe? Didn't she hire men to throw bottles at Off the Cheat's mistresses? Okay, which she was seen at a basketball game with Off the Cheat. So they're still together, even though he be cheating on her. So at the end of the day, this has Botch and Bitter written all over it. And I think she despises Akbar because Akbar got a mouth on her. And people on social media consider Akbar one of Nicki Minaj's lapdogs. I believe she's trying to send a warning to Akbar, like, keep dissing me, and I'm not going to keep it in the music. I'm going to have people run up on you and punch you in the face. And I remember she was trying to get Akbar beat up in Atlanta a few months ago. So, I feel like if she would do it to Nicki Minaj, she'll do it to anybody. Now, moving on to D0JA Cat. D0JA is now the most streamed female rapper of 2024 on Payola. Interesting. Well, D0JA Cat is the queen of Payola. So this actually makes a lot of sense, okay? Because when you think about it, D0JA Cat, she don't really sell organically. So, they got to fudge the streaming numbers. So congratulations to D0JA on that. Now, according to Boho, the top 9 most stylish women in the music industry, based on a number from Google, is the Chart Obsessed Racist at number 1, Stevie Nicks at number 2, Aaliyah at number 3, Queen Bee at number 4, Gaga at number 5, Melanie Martinez, Ariana at number 7, D0JA Cat at number 8, and Riri at number 9. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, I do not agree with Chart Obsessed Racist being number 1 and Rihanna being at no damn 9. Okay, but she definitely shouldn't be number 1 either. Okay? D0JA Cat should definitely be higher. Gaga shouldn't even be on the list anymore. Queen Bee should be higher. Okay, I think Queen Bee's looks in recent years have definitely improved. I'm actually shocked that Botch and Bitter were not on the list. That's actually kind of shocking to me. But D0JA Cat is there, and she's the only female rapper on the list. And I think it's because she kind of think outside of the box with her looks. And she doesn't really have a lot of sex appeal. So, the Caucasian people love that. Now, Sukihana, after saying that she don't have no issues with JT, she ends up going off on JT anyway. I'm like, goodness gracious.
Leave me alone. I don't bother y'all. I don't start no trouble. I am unproblematic. I be minding my my kids, ho. Y'all bitches better leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck about no blogs. Bitch, I will tell y'all motherfuckers, see all the journalists and whoever the fuck something to do with it. Y'all bitches leave me the fuck alone, y'all. Y'all fucking niggas that's fucking niggas. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how y'all bitches don't say shit about that, but y'all want to worry about Suki. Suki ain't nothing different from all these hoes that's out here in the streets. I'm just rich, bitch. Why y'all think I'm still locked up? Bitch, I ain't locked up, ho. I been out. I came out the same motherfucking day. My friend paid my bail, ho. What is you talking about?
So a lot of fans are taking this as shade towards JT because a lot of people are saying that Lil Uzi, he like men. And so, you know, because she did ask JT to clear it up, okay, on Instagram Live, which I played in my video yesterday, and JT still hasn't fully cleared it up. Now it looks like she's ranting. And to be quite honest, I don't feel like JT needs to clear it up. Okay? Whoever feels like the line is about them, if the shoe fits, wear it. People only really want JT to clear it up to see if she's dissing, botching, bitter, if we're being completely honest. Not only that, OK by JT is reportedly now challenging for a top 80 debut on the next week's Payola Board Hot 100. This will mark her first solo Payola Board Hot 100 entry. So let me know how y'all feel about that. I think, you know, it's a good look for JT. I do feel like OK deserves to chart. So did No Bars and Sideways. And hopefully it's just a beginning for JT's solo career. So congratulations. Now, Koi Fish, the clout chaser, has basically admitted that she has apologized or made amends with Nicki Minaj behind the scenes. She tweeted, you know, a few days ago that most of these female rappers are not even from the same places, not from the same hoods. So there's no reason for them to beef. And a fan responded and said, most of them, like you, do it to get Nicki Minaj support. And then when she turns on you, you don't have any support from any fan base. Yikes. Quainfish said, y'all so stupid. Me and Nicki spoke behind the scenes personally, and I've never brought that to the public. Business ain't work out. That's okay. I still wish her nothing but the best. And Blick Blick is one of the greatest videos that will be in history. Actually, it's not. It's never going to be one of the greatest music videos in history. Stop it. Okay, Quayfish, let's not be delusional. With that being said, you publicly dissed Nicki Minaj and was publicly throwing shade. So I feel like the apology needs to be as public as the disrespect, in my opinion. No shade. So I'm going to have to give you Donkey of the Day for that. Sorry, Quayfish. Now, moving on to Queen Bee. Casey McGraves reportedly worked with Queen Bee for her Cowboy Carter album. Casey created 5 songs, but none of them made it to the final track list. So some fans, some country fans feel some type of way about this. My whole thing with Queen Bee is, when do she write? Okay, because I remember Shabuzi said he wrote like 3 records for Queen Bee. You know, Post Malone has written records for Queen Bee. When does Queen Bee write? It seemed like everybody that she worked with actually be the writers, and she be sitting back eating bonbons playing with Rumi and Sir. Okay? When do you actually write? Because I be noticing that all the people that collaborated on this album said they wrote the song. Interesting. Okay, Queen Bee? I'm starting to think that maybe you don't deserve Album of the Year. You know, for you to get Album of the Year, you should be writing. And it looks like you just take credit, but you don't really be writing. No shade. Now, unfortunately, you know, I love 159 by Normani, but she's also receiving Donkey of the Day. So basically, she did an interview with The Cut, and they asked her about her running her own fan page, Normani Nation, and she said that she's definitely heavily involved. And when asked, does she have a relationship with her fan accounts, or does her label run them, her publicist said that they can skip that question. Which, I don't feel like, no shade to Normani, you have a big enough fan base for you to be running your own fan account. You don't have the Swifties, you don't have the Barbs or the Beehive. What do you need to be running a fan account for? Okay? No shade on your team need to be running a fan account. I think it just kind of looks desperate. If that was Nicki Minaj, y'all would be clowning her. Let's be real. If that was any other celebrity, y'all would be clowning them. Since when is it cool for celebrities to run their own fan pages? That's weird. I don't care what nobody says. That's weird. And that also makes me think that you don't really have a lot of fans. Okay? Like, if you have a lot of fans, your fans should be running the Stan account. Not saying you can't interact with them, but it just doesn't feel genuine when you see a Normani fan page talking about Normani music. Now it could be Normani behind a fan page. You don't even release enough music to be running your own fan pages. Another reason why you need to receive Donkey of the Day. Okay, sorry Normani, but that's weird. Moving on to Kung Fu Kenny and Champagne Thickums. Kung Fu Kenny allegedly had a 19-minute version of his Champagne Thickums diss track Euphoria. I'm like, goodness gracious, he definitely can't stand Champagne Thickums. Oh my goodness, 19 minutes? That's way too long. What I don't like is when people are running with the narrative that he said stuff from Twitter, which is false. You did not know that Champagne Thickums sent a cease and desist to get the Like That remix removed off YouTube. Y'all didn't know that. That was not from Stan Twitter. Stop it. You did not know that Kung Fu Kenny was asked to be on First Person Shooter. You did not know that. Why do y'all keep lying, saying he said everything from Twitter? That's not true. I hate when y'all run with that narrative, and that's why I feel like for real hip-hop fans, Twitter should not be involved in real hip-hop, because some of y'all just say anything. Y'all did not ever question Champagne Thickums' sexuality like that. Y'all only started doing that because of Kung Fu Kenny. So just stop with the antics and give props when it's due. It's 2-0, and Kung Fu Kenny, in my opinion, won that rap. Now, Champagne Thickums, being the troll that he is, he posted a video from the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. I believe that's the movie, alluding to the fact that he will be responding to Kung Fu Kenny. And I also think he alluded that he was going to respond to Kung Fu Kenny at the Nicki Minaj concert. But, here's my thing. That's why I respect Kung Fu Kenny more, because he doesn't do the internet antics. He just drops music and he goes about his day. You have to do the internet antics to push a certain narrative. And that's what I don't respect. Stick to the music, BBL boy. Okay? You got ate up and you got to come back harder. No shade. So let me know how y'all feel about it. Who you think won in the comments. And how do you think Champagne Thickums will respond? But anyway, I got some hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description, and have a great day.